Hello, everybody. I know y'all are probably starving to death. I brought some of my awesome fourth graders with me. I'm going to let them introduce themselves real quick before we get started.
My name's Dakota. Gavin.
And they are going to tell you why they love what Miss Sparkman, myself, applied for, which is our grant for flexible seating. So what I did was last year I taught fourth grade only. And I've always been the energetic, singing, dancing teacher. I teach reading, writing, grammar. And, of course, as you all know as educators, we have students who are not excited about writing. They are not excited about reading. And like these two guys, they love it. But, of course, the majority of my room, they're like, oh, you're going to make us do that again? So, of course, like I said, I'm always singing, always dancing, acting crazy to get them engaged. So I thought, okay, I'm exciting, I'm energetic. What else can I do to get my students engaged in the content that we have to address and that we have to cover? And so my whole goal was, my problem was I still had students with all the excitement, all the moving around, the cooperative groups. I still had students who were not engaged. So I thought, okay, I'm doing all this stuff. What can I do? So we did flexible seating. One of my dear friends and coworkers had tried it with the middle school and had a lot of success. So I was like, I'm next. Sign me up. So I started yard selling. And I went to yard sales and I got bean bags and chairs. And then I was like, I heard about this grant and I thought, oh my God, I have to apply. And so that's what I did. And here is what we, the students, I say we because of course I was involved, but and kind of guided, but still they got to choose. First thing they said, we want some of them wobble stools like Miss Alicia's got. We want them bean bags. We want them saucer chairs. So that's what we did. We got the yoga ball stools. Instead of the balls, I actually got the seats, and you'll see them here in a second, that has the yoga balls in them, and they love them, don't you guys? We kind of did our own thing with them. We took the backs off of them because we were finding that they were flipping. And so we thought, okay, well, we'll fix this to our own. Here's some letters that I teach third grade as well as fourth grade this year. My principal switched it up for us. So I had some third graders that actually wrote letters for me telling me why they wanted flexible seating, why they thought that they would do better with that. And here's just some examples. I have two small tables. The black one that you see, they can actually write on that one with chalk. It's messy, but it's fun. We love it. The other small one we lowered down for the wobble stools. These are the yoga ball chairs I was talking about. They roll around as well. We took backs off two of them because I had students that were saying, Miss Sparkman, I think I would like this a whole lot better without the backs. And a lady in another area that I was in a while ago, she had spoke about students who still love the traditional seats. So I kept 4 of my traditional seats in my classroom, but I switched it up a little bit because I said, guys, y'all get real fidgety, and they're going to talk about that. In these seats, what can we do? And they said, well, what about them things that we can wobble on? So we actually had the flex balls that they can sit on and still wobble around. It's really cool. We have standing desks. We also alter these because students have stools and they can lower them and sit on a stool if they get tired of standing. Really cool. Here are my third grade babies, just examples of them sitting at the different seats. We have lap desks. When I was here before, people said, well, how do they ride on these with these seats that they have no tables, no surfaces? And we have the lap desk. Here's some more examples. We do have carpets. I have like 3 carpets, and they have the cushions that they can sit on with those. All right, and then here's my results. Of course, with research, I found my biggest research was watching my coworker and her success, because I seen the students who were having behavior problems. And in our school, we use Dojo, and Dojo is a way of letting us monitor as well as parents monitor their child's behavior. And just from August and September till now, my students have grown so much as a class in behavior. I'm not having to call down little Johnny anymore and say, let's focus, because he's over there bouncing without interrupting my teaching or his other peers. Again, this is just growth. My fourth grade, which is where these two guys are, they're my babies. I have my heart goes to my fourth grade. They went from 72 to 90 just from August until now, and that's whole class behavior. So, and then in my other third grade, 75 to 94. And this is my rowdiest class. Amazing, amazing. Of course, nothing's perfect. So we have had some hurdles, and these guys will talk about that as well. It's took a little bit of flexibility for them to adjust. Our bean bags are kind of, they're getting a little flat. But that's okay because we'll stuff them. We'll do what we got to do because it's working, and that's the key. It's working. My students are engaged, and they're growing not only behavior but academically. Here's my fourth grade. They actually researched why flexible seating benefits students in learning with engagement. So this is just some pictures of them actually researching. All right, I'm going to turn it over to the guys. They have some things that they're going to say.
My name is Gavin, and I'm from Beaver Creek Elementary. I'm a fourth grader student. I'm here to tell you why I like flexible seating. Students feel empowered by having some degree of control and power over their environment. It also allows students to choose where they work and who with.
So students actually get to decide where they sit. Every day they go in and they just choose. And it's no big, I don't have no system. The only way, tell them, Gavin, how does Miss Sparkman choose where they sit?
If you're not being good, she just picks you a seat. With flexible seating, kids have choice to move seats if they are uncomfortable where they are, so the students will not be nervous and can do well on tests and other things like learning. I hope you enjoyed my outlook on flexible seatings.
And Gavin actually came to me in the middle of the year, and from his previous school, he said, I've never sat on seats like this before. I think I kind of freaked him out. All right, Mr. Dakota. Tell him why you like flexible seating. How does it help you?
I like flexible seating because it helps you, like if Miss Sparkman helps you to, like if you sit on the wobble stools, your back may hurt, but if you can go to the normal desks. And it always helps you, the flexible seating, get comfortable.
Does it help you focus the class?
Yeah.
I look back in Dakota's back there but he doesn't interrupt me. The only way I know it is if I'm seeing them. So that's the great thing about it. There's no more disruptions because of seating. Does anyone have any questions? All right, thank you all.